So, hello everyone. I am your Perlado, and I am here in front of you to give some knowledge about depression. What is depression? Have you experienced depression? How can we avoid depression? Now, let's talk about the first question. Depression is a common mental health problems that varies in severity and duration, and its less serious form. Depression is a temporary connection to loss, stress, or life challenges, but it can be alleviated through the passage of time, natural healing of social support, daily routines, exercises, and distraction. Next, did you experience depression? Yes, of course, I experienced depression. Most of us, right? Back when I was in senior high school, especially in my grade 12 days, I am so depressed by the short time given to us by our teacher to comply our thesis. We, especially me, are so pressured by the time given. And because of that, I am so depressed thinking that maybe I cannot proceed to college because my teacher said failure to comply means failure. The last question, how can we avoid depression? For me, we cannot avoid depression, but we can minimize the effect by making your life relax. Just go with the flow. You can do also surround yourself by positive people who can help you to overcome all the problems, struggles, and challenges you encounter. But the most importantly, put God first and don't forget to pray. That's are my knowledges and some ideas I shared to you. And now, let's hear the experiences of my partner.
Play. One, Mana. Hello everyone. My name is Advisor Lumahang. In continuation with my partner's topic about depression, I will share to you guys my experiences about depression and how did I overcome depression. First, when I was in elementary, I have a dog named Dogipa. My uncle named my dog Dogipa because they are making fun of me. And when I go home after school, I play with my dog and walk him around in the street. And one day when he died, uh, I cried a lot and I grieved for her loss because I'm too attached with my dog because I don't know what to do if I go home after school without seeing her. And And second, when I was in high school, I have a peer group problem uh, because I know myself that I'm an introverted person. I don't know how to create conversation with others. I don't know how to interact with others, and 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 that makes me confused that because maybe they don't like me because of my appearance or maybe my attitude. And third, when I was in senior high school, I met this very beautiful girl that for me, she is my ideal girl. But for my friends, they think that girl is very bad influence to me and they think that girl is very ugly. But one day I chat with her, I talk to her every day. Uh, I One day when she showed to me an affection, I take it seriously because 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 I think that she is the one for me. And one day I asked her frankly about the things, about my feelings, about what are we really? Because I'm so confused of are we friend or we are friends or we're more than friends because she always show affection to me every time I see her. She always think that I'm handsome. She always saying to me that I'm handsome and I'm very good to her. That makes me flutter and makes me love her more. Now, I will share to you guys how did I overcome my depression. First, I overcome my depression surrounded by positive people and seek for some advice or ready to accept criticism because if you can accept criticism, the you you're in your heart uh, you're having a pain, so that pain can trigger your depression because you might think that you're not good enough. Then second, seek for advice for your parents. Maybe you're shy to seek advice to your parents, but most importantly, parents' advice is the most effective ways to stop depression because if you can share your thoughts or your feelings to your parents, it can lessen your your pain or your heartache.
So I conclude that most of the students are experiencing depression because of studies. Some students put their whole lives just studying. They act like moving books, not being a human anymore. Yes, they think of their future, but how about their present? How can you proceed to your future if you cannot survive your present and your present now is a mess? So make your life and study balance. Thank you.
In 2019, guys, most of the teenagers nowadays seeks attention in the social media. But I don't say that social media is bad for us, guys, because social media can help connect people to other, like LDR, long distance relationship, or then by but in negative side, social media can spread depression to the young ones. Like teenagers are very crucial in thinking nowadays because teenagers is very they tend to think that they know everything, that they know what they're doing, but in reality they don't know what they're doing, and they ones that most affected by depression because of of insecurities that can become jealousy, and and those depression can lead to suicidal thoughts. That's why we must stop spreading negative thoughts in social media because social media is very helpful to us, but in some ways it can cause depression to.
Depression is not a secret. It will not go away. It is important that cries of our friends do not go unheard. Now that we know more than that the disease that is depression, let us not forget those who suffer from it every day. If you see someone you think you might be depressed, reach out a friendly hand. If you suspect the problem is more serious, use information you have gained from this project and call and appropriate crisis or counseling centers. No one here needs to be left alone to battle depression. Recognize the signs and symptoms you may make difference in someone's life.